Hello, people that like ice cubes. So I was looking online, and these round ice cubes, I guess they're originally for whiskey and stuff. They're supposed to last a lot longer than smaller cubes because it's, less surface area to melt. So I got these off AliExpress, and let's see how if they work. I'm going to compare them to normal size ice cubes out of my refrigerator machine. And, okay. Seems like I've got two different styles here. And so the top here of this one seems like it's silicone, and the diameter of this one is 58 millimeters maybe. I think it's supposed to be 6 centimeters, but it's smaller than that. This one might be bigger. Again, I think it's silicone. And then this one is, nope, 6 centimeters, which is, what is that in the dumb way to measure stuff? Like 2 and 5/8. It's such a, just switch to metric, everyone. You can learn the metric system in less than 5 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to clean these out and let's come back and fill them with water. Alright, so if these are supposed to make the same ice cube, this is a far more efficient package. The overall diameter of this exterior is like 7 centimeters. And then this one, and that's on a good day, is like 8.5 centimeters, but the worst dimension is probably 110, 100 and, well, maybe 108 millimeters. So yeah, height-wise, they're about the same. But anyways, if you're trying to minimize room being taken up in your fridge, I think this is the way to go. But maybe it's because, this might be difficult to pull when it's frozen. I believe you're supposed to actually fill the cup and then push down with the silicone thing after the fact. I will say this is a far more stable base, and you get much more purchase with your hand. I wear extra large gloves, so if you have small hands, again, this might actually prove annoying. But for big hands, it's quite comfortable. Alright, I have some filtered water here. Just going to fill up to that line. I don't know if that's the correct thing to do, but I know we're going to push out some water. So hopefully this will create a dense ice cube. See, there it goes. Yeah, so I think it definitely filled them up too much. So I'm going to put these in the freezer, come back tomorrow. Alright, it's been a day. Let's take a look at these things here. So ice expands like 9%, I think the internet said. So that raised. This one didn't raise as much, but I think it did raise a little bit. So, alright. So, the way I got rid of that extra water is I just put my finger over the hole and I spilled out the extra, but you can see, even so, more water came out because of the expansion of it all. So I'm going to try to knock this off here with a knife or something. Dull side of it, so I'll cut the silicone. Alright, throw that in the sink. Same here. Well, maybe I can get that out. I reckon it would be easier to get this ice cube out if you poured some hot water or lukewarm, even room temperature water into that hole to, lubricate the thing, but then you're losing the coolness, right? So let's try to weigh these things out, see how much, if there's a difference in the overall weight. Let me get the scale going here. I'm going to change the angle here. It's a little bit. Alright, so this is tear it out. So this one, well, that broke loose very easily. But look, it's not actually a round ball. Like, it raised and then it created like this weird formation. You see? It's like a ledge. So, and it's not a nice crystal clear ball either. There's like a bunch of white air pockets or something in there. I don't want to crack the ice cube. This is 100 grams, this little one here. Alright. Now, before I move on, I want to show you these cups that I have set up here. These two cups weigh the same. Let me tear this again. I put some tape on it because my laser is, I wanted to actually read something. 253 grams with some tape. This one, 253 grams. But I think this cup is a little bit different. So I'm going to put the normal ice cubes into that. 248, so it's off, 5 grams or whatnot. But these two cups weigh the same. So I'm going to put the 100-gram cube in this one, and we'll just leave this in front of it so we remember where it belongs. So let's take a look-see at this one. So it didn't raise as much. And the way this is curved, you know, you can pull this apart easier instead of this. You know, your hand might slip off of that. So ergonomically, this is better, but it does take up more space. And same thing, there's a lot of this cracking and white fragments in there. So it's not a crystal clear ice cube. Maybe you need a special water, or maybe it's the temperature of my freezer. I do not know. Alright, so you got that extra bit. I don't think we want that. Alright, let's see what this thing weighs. I'm going to tear this out. Alright. So this weighs 113 grams. I think that was 100, right? So this is 13 grams heavier. It's a bigger ice cube. So theoretically it's going to last longer as well. It will fit my cup though. It will. Alright. So now my goal is to get some normal ice. So, you know, my automatic fridge making thing. And I'm trying to put in, I don't know, 100 to 113 grams of ice. With the full cubes and half cubes. That's a little too much. Hold on. Take this one out. This one looks smaller. That's kind of in between, right? 113 versus 100. Alright, well, it's not the middle, but it's close enough. So let's get this thing going in this cup. Alright, so they have similar amounts of ice in them. Now I want to get water over those ice balls. So now I got to tear, and I'm going to try to, this is the highest one, so I'm going to see how much water needs to go into this. I'm going to tear this out and see how much water, weight-wise, goes in. Alright, that cube is covered. 169 grams. So my goal is 169 grams. I gotta do this kind of fast, right? 169. Let's go for 169. Price is right. 169. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. 63. 67. Oh, I'm off a gram. Whatever. Close enough. So that's got 170. I don't know if this is a good scale. It's got a weird, I don't know. It seems odd. Something's off. Maybe. It's a new scale though. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna overfill it. No. 152. 159. 168. I think that's good enough, right? Off a gram. Okay, so let me put this thing here. Put this thing here. Now I'm going to move these outside where it's much hotter. Right now, temperature-wise, first of all, this room temperature water seems to be 78, 79 Fahrenheit. I like to use Fahrenheit because it's a little more precise. It's far more precise than Celsius, I think. Okay. I guess right now I can just check. Well, you know, I don't have the room, so hold on a second. I need to move this outside. And I have a fan going on here because I want to circulate a bunch of hot air. So let me go and get that thing. It'd be funny if you heard a bunch of glasses smashing on the floor, right? I'm putting them on the metal rack so they'll get some air circulation underneath. Try to melt them faster. Alright. So this one here. So naturally, we've already had a few minutes, but I'm starting the timer now, and let's basically watch how quickly these things melt. It's not going to fit in there. No, it's a little too deep. Just to tripod, get it a little closer. I'm not a professional scientist. I'm not a professional ice cube tester, so if this isn't precise enough for you, go run your own test. I just want to know if this is true or not. I want to know if this will actually last longer or that long than the normal ice cubes. I suspect it will. Theoretically, it makes sense. There's less surface area in this. Alright, so let's see. Since cold drops, right? It should be coldest at the bottom. Oh, this thing always turns the light on every time you start it. It's stupid. Wow, this bottom of the cup is already 59 Fahrenheit. This is 61. Interesting, because probably the ice is not melting as fast. This one is 65. That is quite interesting. Maybe you don't see it, but I am shining on the tape there. Oh, maybe that's a double layer of tape, my bad. So hold on, I gotta set these to the front where there's only one layer of tape. One layer of tape. Sorry, one layer of tape. Alright, let's look again. That is like 60. This is 60. 20. This one, it's a noticeable difference, right? This is, well, now it's higher. I'm not sure if the tape's the best idea, but watch what happens if I go in the glass. I don't know if it's registering. You know, the laser's shining through the glass in the water, but it does seem, you know, it fluctuates quite a bit as I move the laser around. So I think it makes sense that it's on the tape. 64. 61, 64. I have a suspicion this is garbage. This seems like a $5 or $10 IR thing, so you're gonna have to take that with a grain of salt. Very well, we are at around 2 minutes now, so I'm gonna fast forward this thing, and we'll just figure out, you know, when these things vanish. Alright, I'm back here. It's around 50 minutes in, and you'll notice the normal ice is totally gone. The smaller ball is totally gone, and logically the largest ball is still there. It's just a tiny bit though. So first, before I forget, I want to know what the temperature of this outside area is. So this wall is reading around 79 Fahrenheit. So let's see about this tape there. That's 55. This is 63. No, 54. That doesn't make 52. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Let me move the laser around. Yeah, 52. And then over there, 55. So this is starting to get warm already, and I think that one melted first probably. That's 55 also. But this one's still, I think the ice just vanished actually. No, maybe it's still a little bit right there. There's a little bit of ice. That'll be gone any minute. So you're gonna get at least 50 minutes out of the biggest ice cube there. FYI, I know there's stainless steel ice cubes that are supposed to be even better because they're denser, but I'm going to be using these to go to the airsoft field. I can't be lugging around a bunch of stainless steel ice cubes. I actually want to drink the ice cubes, you know, as I play airsoft in the heat. I would say in summary though, this is a longer lasting ice cube because it's physically larger. It's more ice than the little one. And also ergonomically it's easier to pull the cap off and grip the bottom. That one though, the advantage is it's compact. You can get more of them into your freezer. But you're gonna, it's gonna be slightly more difficult, just slightly more difficult to actually use. Now, are these really worth buying? I don't know. I don't know when these ice cubes melted, to be honest with you. The variants in these, I don't know either. I'll have to put some time markers in there. But, I still have them. I might buy a few more of these myself. I'll leave a couple affiliate links there to AliExpress if you're interested in them. But, yeah, if not, hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next hot day.